two or three things come into a decision as to what size tippet you would want to use and or leader, okay? The first is what kind of river you're in, which is what you're talking about. If you're in a giant river, arbitrarily around here, say like the Rio Grande, and it's, you know, like right now when it's running, what, 2,000 CFS? By the way, don't wade. Do not go near the edge of the river. You'll be going down by my house and I'll have to gaff you up. Big water, dirty water. You're going to be using bigger flies, tons of weight, because the river's just screaming by, right? So, first to cast that, if you put it on this light stuff, you're going to go out and make that cast with that heavy fly and go whoosh, and that fly is going to go kapop, and there your fly will go because your tippet will break, okay? Just like you were tying an overhand knot, you take the end of your pink, the short end, and then the long end of your yellow, right? Make one overhand knot, putting both the long end of the yellow and the pink through the knot, okay? If you look at our little diagram in the book, you have basically, quite simply, what's called a double overhand knot, all right? Don't go out fishing with just one leader. Bring 3 or 4, okay? I must have 20 in my desk here. So flies are on the surface representing insects on the surface. It's awesome to watch the fish come up and whack one. If you have too heavy of a tippet, man, they're going to go, look at that stupid thing floating by, you know. So that's what makes it so fun, is this whole continual pursuit. And it's different every day, every river, every time of year. I mean, hey, if you knew every day, oh, I can go up to the caldera and just use this, boom. Well, then it'd be like, well, that was easy. Now what else can I do? Well, you're never going to figure this out. You will never figure fly fishing out. As soon as you think you have, you're going to get the biggest dose of humble pie you ever could run across. Most fish, as we talked about earlier, right? Where are they? They're on the bottom. Well, here we are, we're out in this gorgeous river, and that current is just happily going along. I don't care how good you are, you're going to need to get your flies down where the fish are to catch most of the fish. So what do? You can use weighted flies, which I use almost exclusively in a lot of rivers, and or add some weight to your leader, right? One rule of thumb is if you're not snagging the bottom every 5-10 casts, you're not fishing right. Pretty box. Wow. Yeah, and that looks like the Mardi Gras or somebody on a bad acid trip or something. I don't know. I think if I had to pick 2 wet flies in New Mexico, those would be the 2 I would pick first. A Warden's Worry and a Princeton.
If you go to a fly shop, I know Noah's told you, you're going to get really confused because you're going to go in there and you're going to look and they're going to have 200 of these little compartments and they're going to have all these flies in there, and you're going to think, oh my God, what is... Well, one of the secrets to it is to look at a box, you know, one of the little compartments that only has a half a dozen or so in. That's mean the locals have been buying it. That must be working.
I didn't realize that there was so much involved there, so much that you have to know. I mean, you have to sort of hop inside that fish's little brain to outsmart that little sucker.
It's fun, it's intriguing, it's just interesting to me.
I do a lot of backpacking. I'd like to eat some trout while I'm out there.
What I like best is to be able to go out to a lake or stream where it's quiet and get away from the real world.
I just am here mainly to get some of that extra confidence that I needed to get out and learn how to fly fish.
Oh, and a mind-boggling amount. It's just incredible how much I've learned today.
This class, I learned more today than I have in all of the months that I've tried to learn how to perfect this, and it's just amazing what you can do when you learn to relax.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the brief introduction and lessons in fly fishing. Enjoy yourself, get out on the water, have fun, and catch them up. Good luck.